Hey everybody, it's me, lukemick here, and this is my review for Escape Plan. So Escape Plan stars Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the main plot of the movie is basically Sylvester Stallone is a guy who breaks out of prisons for a living. What he does is he finds flaws in the prison's infrastructure, and then he breaks out and he gets paid by the prison, basically because he told them that, you have an imperfect system, there's something wrong with it. And he takes a new job to go into a prison, obviously, and he's getting paid double the money, so it's a little sketchy, and this woman isn't really giving him all the details, and he's like, whatever, I'll do it. His business partner is pushing him to do it, so he does it, and they take him to a place called the Tomb. That's the name of the prison, and it's off the charts, nobody knows where it is, and he gets locked in there, and he realizes that it's a bit more than he bargained for, and he tries to get out. He tries to tell them who he is and what he's doing, and they're not buying it. So he's trapped in this place that just seems impossible to get out of. And in there he meets Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is a man who is locked up there, and they have to sort of work together to escape. So I really like the premise of this movie. It takes two of the great 80s and 90s action heroes, Stallone and Schwarzenegger, and puts them together. I'm not the biggest fan of Stallone, but I really truly do love Schwarzenegger. He's just an awesome guy. I mean, we've hung out quite a few times, he's just a fun guy. So I really liked the idea of the movie, and I did like Stallone and his character in the movie, so I liked the story, and I thought it was done pretty well for the most part. I think there could have been more action in the movie. A lot of it was more like just sort of Schwarzenegger and Stallone working together and trying to be tricky and stuff with the guards, and that got a little tiring at times, but for the most part, I was able to keep my attention. Let's talk about the performances. Like I said, I liked Stallone in the movie. I actually liked his character. And obviously this isn't a movie where you're going to have a lot of good acting. It's just a fun kind of action movie, thriller, but there just wasn't a lot of action. But it's just like a fun, like, action star movie with, obviously, Stallone and Schwarzenegger. I'm going to say those two names a lot, I think, in this review. And Schwarzenegger, I just said it again, and they're weird names. Anyways, Schwarzenegger, sorry. He was just awesome in the movie. He had some great one-liners here and there. They're just really fun to see on screen together. And then there's some other people in it. Sam Neill from Jurassic Park's in it. He was a little underused, I thought, his character, but I like seeing him on screen. It's been a while since I've seen him in anything. It's directed pretty well. I don't really have any complaints with that. It gets kind of intense. I think it could have been more intense. There were scenes where, they were kind of pressed for time, the characters in the movie, and I don't think it did a very good job at showing the real threat level that was really happening. Hopefully you guys are able to interpret what I just said. But yeah, I mean, there's just some, it could have been more, it just didn't seem threatening. The whole place, the whole time, everyone just seemed way too cool, and it didn't seem like they were in any real danger. Like, they wanted to get out of there, but it just didn't feel like a big deal. Do you guys know what I mean? I don't know. And another complaint I do have with the movie is that I really wish there was more action. Like I said, it's more them just trying to be clever and sneaky and all that. And, there just really wasn't a lot. And it was 2 hours long. It starts to feel a little long. And even some of the other characters are really cheesy in the movie. Like Sylvester Stallone's friends, just their whole relationship. I don't know. The movie, it's just really cheesy, and I was expecting that, but I was hoping it would be more like action cheesy and stuff with guns blazing, but it wasn't. So overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I was a little disappointed due to the lack of action, some of the really over cheesiness, and a couple of dumb characters here and there, but it's still great to see Stallone and Schwarzenegger on the screen together, and I thought the plot was pretty good. So I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. If you like the two lead actors, definitely go check it out, but if you don't like them at all, then I don't think you're going to enjoy this movie. So anyways, guys, this is lukemick signing off. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.